What's going on? What's going on? It's your favorite speaker, Britton Harvest. I told you I'll be hitting y'all with a video today, man. This is epic. This is epic. I'm telling you, this is the kind of stuff that you need to be listening to on a regular basis. This is the kind of information that you should have programmed, whether it's on your phone or whether you're in your car, because that's what I do. I listen to positive information all the time. I listen to positive information the first day I wake up in the morning. I listen to it on my way to the office. I listen to it in the afternoon or the evening when I'm getting contracts ready. I'm listening to motivational or positive information because this world is full of negativity. This world is full of evil. And if you're not reinforcing that or counteracting that or counterbalancing that with something positive, then eventually it's going to engulf you. Eventually it's going to get the best of you. Eventually you're going to see your vibration just slowly start to diminish. And when that happens, all of a sudden you're in a funk. All of a sudden you find yourself in a sunken place because you don't have anything counteracting the world or the life that you are living at this present moment. And so I want to come to you all today about purpose. You have to have purpose. You have to move with purpose. You have to get up every morning out of your bed with a purpose. You have to have a why, as some speakers allude to. You have to have a why. What is your why? Well, if you don't have a purpose, if you don't have anything that's going to motivate you to be a better person or a better version of you, then you're dropping the ball. You're dropping the ball. You have to have something bigger than you that's going to propel you to that next level. Something bigger than you that's going to make you or force you to become a new version of yourself. If you don't have purpose, then what is your purpose? What is your reason? Why are you here? You can't just go through life moving aimlessly without no direction. If you're moving through life without no sense of direction, you're going through life without a purpose, you're just sitting here saying, man, whatever, let it fall where it may. You can't just throw it up in the air and hoping things just fall in your favor without purpose. You have to move with purpose. You have to have focus out of this world. You have to. But if you don't have purpose, then what's your point? What's your point? If I'm meeting you, if you're dating somebody and y'all don't have a goal set in mind as to what you want out of this relationship, then you don't have a purpose. You're just dating just to be dating. Y'all just going through the motion. And then you wonder why you end up on the short end of the stick because the person that you're dating all of a sudden got 3 or 4 people that they're dating. That's a lot of energy, man, being confused. That's a lot of energy intertwined. And if you got all that energy intertwined, it's a reason why you're confused. It's a reason why you don't have a clue what the heck is going on. You have to simplify it. You have to break it up. You have to say to yourself, I need to find my purpose. And that's what today this video is about. You have to have purpose. My purpose. What gets me out of bed. What makes me want to be the best version of myself is my son, Bo. My son, Bo, gives me that purpose. He makes me become a better version of who I am. Because y'all don't know it, but me and Bo talk all the time. Hey, Bo, come here, Bo. We talk all the time, and we have a conversation. What's up, Bo? Say what's up. And we talk all the time. And I told this young man, which is my son, come on, you can sit in here. You can get in on this video. I told him, I said, listen, I'm going to take you around the world. I said, and when I take you around the world, I want to show you things that you're probably going to read in textbooks, but you're going to be one of those kids that's going to actually say, you know what, Dad, I got a chance to experience that in reality. So every time I tell him that I'm taking him around the world, don't be smelling me, that's my cologne. You smelling me? You like my cologne? But every time I tell him I'm taking him around the world, he said, okay, Dad, you gonna take me around the world? I said, yes, Bo, I'm gonna take you around the world. That's my purpose. That means that no matter what, whatever it is that I'm doing in the present moment has to position myself up to be able to do that. I have to. You know why? Because he's my why. He's my why. That means that it's bigger than me. Because this young man coming up behind me is going to do everything that I've been doing and then some. So if I don't set him up for success, I'm not doing my job. If I don't set him up for success and make him out to be the man that he's supposed to be, I'm not doing my job. So what is your why? What is your purpose? What is it that gets you up in the morning and say, you know what? I got to go get it. I got to go grind. Because as the saying goes, good things come to those who wait. Nah, doesn't work like that. Good things do not come to those who wait. Good things come to those who wait, but only the things left over by those who hustle. Only the things left over by those who hustle. So if you one of those type people saying, you know what, good things are going to come to me. Yeah, if you sit back and wait on it, eventually it's gonna come to you. But only the things left over by the ones that went out there to go and get it. Only the things left over by the ones that got up and say, you know what, I have a why. I have a purpose. And I got to get up in the morning. I got to go get it. I got somebody like this right here who's looking up to me. I got somebody like this who's telling me, hey, Dad, you my best friend in the whole wide world. You're my best friend in the whole wide world, by the way.
You my best friend in the whole wide world.
But this is the reason why I get up and do what I do. You have to find a reason. You have to find your why. You have to find your purpose. And when you find your why, when you find your purpose, then it's time to act. It's time to move. You don't have time to sit around and play. You don't have to sit around and entertain meaningless relationships or meaningless friendships. You don't have time. You got to find people that have the same goal as you. When I say the same goal, meaning y'all got to have the same concept in mind, and that is, I'm trying to be a better version of me. I'm trying to move with purpose. And if you're moving with purpose, then you ain't got nothing else to worry about, because all of a sudden, people start getting out of your way. All of a sudden, you start accomplishing things. All of a sudden, you started moving with a sense of urgency. You can't walk around through life just high or drunk or whatever it is that y'all be doing, thinking that, man, I'm going to make it or I'm going to get to that next level. How you going to get to the next level? You don't even know the level you're on now. You have to. And I'm going to say this again. You have to have a why. You have to have a purpose bigger than yourself. Because when you have something bigger than you, all it is requiring you to dig deep and become that better person, become that better individual, to dig down and bring out those talents that are deep down inside of you. That's all it's doing. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to change. Don't be afraid to push yourself, because that's what adversity does. Adversity brings out the best in you. That's why people lift weights. That's why people exercise, because of the adversity. The adversity brings out a better version or a better form of yourself. In life, you're going to have adversity. In life, you're going to have things that don't fall your way. You're going to have things that are going to be unexpected. But guess what? That's preparing you. That's building you. And with that, you are moving with purpose, because you say, you know what? No matter what is thrown my way, I'm going to overcome it. No matter what is put into my lap, I'm going to make the best out of it. Like they say, hand me lemons and I'm going to make lemonade. You have to make the best of your situation. Hand me potatoes, I'm going to make sweet potato pie. Hand me a bow, and I'm going to make a man out of him. Because this is my why. He's the reason why I get up in the morning. He's the reason why I do what I do. And he's too young to understand it right now, and he's not supposed to. But all he knows is whatever he wants, I come through. It's nothing that he doesn't have that he needs or wants, because I make sure that he's straight, because he's my why. So when you meet somebody with supreme focus and you're wondering why they don't entertain that foolishness or they don't entertain that nonsense, it's because they got a why that they focused on. And it's bigger than them. It's bigger than the situation that they're going through. And I'll be damned if I let him grow up and not have all the things that he needs to be successful. This is my best friend in the whole wide world. We tell each other that all the time. And it is. And I'm going to tell you something. Without him, I probably wouldn't be the person that you see right now. He has caused me to make changes in my life for the better, because he's my why. So I'm going to ask you all, what is your why? What is your purpose? And with all that being said, this is your favorite speaker, Britton Harvest. Hashtag breadcrumbs. Hashtag random acts of kindness. RAK. Hashtag GG. Bo, you want to say something? You want to say hello?
Hello.
What's up?
Hello.
He just waking up, y'all. But this is my why. Find your why. I'm out. Salute, Bo. Salute.